This string here goes into this contraption.
We got to make sure Landon doesn't get killed. Got a tiger coming out.
What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Jumping right into this, I've got to go because we have a tour to catch up on. I'm currently at Myrtle Beach Safari, and today we're jumping on the day tour. They have a day safari that they walk all these people through, meeting all sorts of animals, and it's already started. We're a little bit late. I jumped out here to do the intro for you guys. Welcome back to the channel. If you guys are new, check out some of the cool stuff in this video, and it might entice you to subscribe and see some more crazy animals in the future and animals in the past that we've already worked with. If you guys are not new and you guys have been on this channel, well, welcome back. I'm Landon Scherr, and today we're going through a crazy day tour here up in South Carolina at Myrtle Beach Safari. Let's go see where all these guests are because we have to catch up on this tour. All of the guests have just left the lodge here, guys. What happens is they get surprised by this big liger boy outside.
Hey, this is Odin, the liger boy, the world's largest cat, over 900 pounds and 12 feet tall. Guinness Book of Records 3 times for our giant ligers. They are magnificent kids, half a lion, half a tiger. This makes him a liger because his dad is the lion. Because Dad was a tiger, he'd be a tigon, he'd be half the size he is now, more like a normal tiger or lion. Incredible, beautiful baby, got incredible personality. There's nothing quite like a liger.
So everyone on the tour just got to meet this liger boy. Like I said, if you guys jump on the tour, this is the first big guy you guys get to see. He's actually supposed to be a surprise, but if you're seeing this now, then you get a little bit of an insight on what you get to see. There's Cody there, if you guys follow him, Rajni, and obviously the Tiger King, Doc Antle. Let's move on with the tour and see what happens next. We have hopped off the tour now. Well, it's actually a different day. I'm here with Moksha talking about this thing here. What is this? Well, this is just a mop head, but it looks really interesting, just like a little prey item to these tigers. When Cody walks him out there, we walk him down to the end. Basically, this string here goes into this contraption that Doc has designed. If you want to hold that there, Mopelope, as they call it. They call it the Mopelope, mop, antelope, you get it. The Mopelope is designed to entice these tigers to run at top speed like you'll see right here. This is what we're trying to get to show the people that are watching from the stands how fast and incredible these tigers are as one of the top predators in the world. Not many places you can see a tiger actually hunt in front of you besides the wild, which there ain't much of that left anyhow. How much practice and time goes into setting up a system like this to let tigers, full-grown tigers...
They're all full-grown. We usually have one baby on the tour who's learning, and then the other ones are adult females that are 4 to who knows how old. A female tiger in her prime thinks it's the greatest thing to come out here. So we've had them, you know, have babies and still say, can I go out and run and just like get away from them for a minute?
Such a cool thing. So they raise all the tigers together in all these different groups. They have so many animals here, so many big cats. And Cody and the rest of the team walk them and teach them how to do all of this stuff around the preserve every day. It's 50 acres?
Yeah.
Cody comes out of there and walks these tigers through all of the guests. The guests sit up there at a perfect height to view this magnificent act. And then it's up to Doc to click on that button, which you'll see in a second, to run that mop just perfectly in front of the cat to get it at full speed, keep it interested all the way to the end so he's not going up into the crowd, because we wouldn't want that. Obviously a lot of risk in all of this, but it's only to show how amazing these animals are.
How do we know that the tiger's gonna come out here and run? That's actually a really good question. They're all volunteers, right? We have a bunch of tigers to choose from. We walk in there and we say, who wants to run? It might be a group of 20 tigers all together, and the one that wants to run comes up. Tigers are so intelligent. Nobody gives them credit for how intelligent they are. A group of 20, they all know each other's names, right? I can walk up there and say Maha, and they'll turn and look at Maha and say, she's talking to you. They're so smart. They're so cool. Really, nobody gives them credit for how amazing they are, and when you come here, you're gonna learn a lot more about how intelligent they are.
That right there is really the whole point and why we do what we do. Moksha has dedicated her whole life to this, but you guys gotta come here and join the tour so you can really see it for yourself, because you can't experience it through the camera as well as you can in real life. So come out here, check it out. Let's hop back on the tour. We're back on the tour, and I'm here with Doc Antle.
You know, this is our tiger run, the only place in the world where this happens. We let these big tigers come out and have this incredibly enriching experience running this high-speed chase. Half dozen of us have to be on the ground to watch over everything. We got to make sure Landon doesn't get killed and that everything else works.
The audience is waiting for these big tiger girls to come out. The mop's right here. We've got to pull it out, and while you guys are just going to see what happens with the first one, we'll talk about it after. I think Cody is getting the first girl now.
This is the key right here. This lets me hit the switch and bring the mop up to 45 miles an hour. This is a little 1-year-old. She's a clown. It'll be funny to see if she makes it. She's made 50% of her runs without stopping. She's gotten better every day, but this is less than the 10th time she's been out here with the guests.
She's stopped halfway through. Oh, she's hunting it. And there she comes.
Yeah.
She made it most of the way, but at the end she decided she was gonna take a little break and then chase that mop after Doc threw it back out. We have 2 other girls now. The last one Ramaya?
Rishu the Rocket is the final tiger now. Ramaya the Rocket is retired at the moment because she became Ramaya the Bush Runner Stalker.
Letting these tigers off leash, obviously in front of all these guests, is a huge risk, but with proper training and constantly working with these animals, Doc and his crew have been able to succeed time and time again at this. Nobody's ever been hurt, thankfully, but obviously these animals are wild animals and they could easily do so. So we have to be careful, but showing this to you is one of the coolest things ever. Hopefully the next one will run at full speed. Let's see what happens.
Lalita, Lalita! Yeah. Lalita. Good. What? Every day we do the ink test. We get bored, the mop's wet, and we do the projection and see what we get.
Start right here.
Oh. All right, there's our ink blot right there.
It's a goat. It's a flying goat.
Where do you see the flying goat?
We're looking for patterns. It's like looking at clouds.
There's the eye, and there's his legs.
Oh yeah, and the
forward.
two.
He's like jumping or flying.
I think it looks more like a rabbit ears.
Oh, rabbit
ears with a rabbit.
A rabbit.
I see a great big octopus wrapped around a lobster. It's a lobster head. A prehistoric octopus is grabbing a giant lobster, and they're battling right there. Here's the lobster's head. There's the octopus and all his legs wrapped around the giant octopus. And we've got a tiger coming out.
Doc's ready with the button.
Getting ready.
Tiger, launch the rocket.
What did you guys think of that? I forgot to end the video while I was up there in South Carolina. I'm actually back in Florida now, so I'm finishing up my edits that I did up there. Bunch of really cool stuff from Myrtle Beach coming out for you while I spend time here in North Florida. Super cool getting those tigers to run top speeds. I would love to do similar enriching activities at ZWF. I actually fed the tigers live fish at one point, so if you came here to see a live feeding video for tigers, if you guys want to go check that out, you can go check that out on the channel. A bunch of really cool videos. If you guys are new to the channel, check out some of the other videos. Subscribe if you want to and you're enjoying the content, and I will see you guys in the next video. Peace.